deception. One of my jobs, you know, of course, my main job is here at the church. I also am privileged being in the fire department, working over at the hotel one night a week, but I also, every morning during the school year, I do the before school care with the kids. And so I get there 7 o'clock in the morning, and I'll have anywhere from about 7:45 on until like 10:20 after 8. I have about 40 kids trickle in beforehand. It's like, it's not, I've never had 40, so 20 to 30 usually is what I'm at. But anyhow, this one kid, he and I are really, really close to him. He's a good kid, and we get along really well. When I first started doing this job a couple years ago, he was the thorn on my side. This kid was such a liar to me. If he told me the sun was shining, I would have to look outside, have my eyes be burned by the sun to believe him, because he would lie about everything. I mean, he was that kind of kid. And one day I caught him lying about something. He'd done something to another kid, and he said, "Oh, I didn't do it," and I saw him do it. So I sat him down to him, and I said to him, I won't say his name, but I said, "Why do you lie?" He looked me straight in the eye. And he gave me the most honest answer he had ever given me to that point. Because sometimes they get away with it. I was honest. He was absolutely right. You know, sometimes we may appear to get success by our deception, by our lying, or by any types of things we do. And this young kid, he was right. Sometimes he probably did it. So I told him, I said, well, with me, when you lie to me, and you get caught, it's always going to be much, much worse than it would if you just been honest with me in the first place. From that point on, he and I have had a much, much, much better relationship. But he can tell him. He can tell him. I mean, he can tell the most intricate story, and you think it's the truth if you didn't know the truth already. That's how good he is. But Jacob deceived his father, and he did receive the blessing. He went in, he said Esau, and Isaac said, "Wait, you don't sound like Esau." I said, "Look, feel my arms, Dad." "Oh, okay, yeah, you're Esau." So then he said, verse 20 is the most amazing part, so just go there real quickly. He said, Isaac said to his son, "How is it that you found it so quickly?" Look what he said. "Because the Lord your God brought it to me." Remember, Isaac sent out Esau to go hunt and to kill and to bring it back. Not too long later, Rebecca hears of the plan, and they go and they take an animal and they prepared it. And I was like, "How did you do this so quickly?" He said, "The Lord gave it to me." Think about what he did. He blasphemed God. Now he implicates God in this situation. Again, and by the way, in Scripture, Jacob is honored greatly because he was a great, wonderful, godly man. This point, he's not showing it. This should show us the depths that all of us can fall to if we're not allowing the Lord to be Lord of our lives. This is what happened. He blasphemed God. How did he blaspheme God? Well, he said, God helped him do something that God didn't do.